Hi, that Oregon Life. We are at Territorial Seed Company in Cottage Grove, Oregon, making the world grow a little bit better. And this is where, when you order on their catalog and you order seeds, this is where it's coming from. So it's going to get really loud, and I am not going to talk for a second, but I want you guys to see how this works. So are you ready? All right, here we go. Action. Here we go. Coming off here, down here, loading into the packages. So when you order your seeds from Territorial Seed Company, they're coming right out of Cottage Grove, Oregon, into these little packets, and then they send them off to you. And for anybody watching this that comes into Territorial Seed in Cottage Grove, they're going to give you a free seed pack, and we're going to tell you about that in a little bit. All you got to do is go ahead and say, I saw this on That Oregon Life, or with Rick Dancer, or something close to that, and they'll get you a packet of seeds. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So we come out. What are these? So these are beans. I kind of guessed that, but they're just green beans. Look at that. Okay, hold on. I'm going to come down the stairs. You can keep doing it. I think it's... We're just over. So introduce yourself.
I'm Ken McGinley. I'm overseeing the seed filling department here at Territorial Seed. And this is the machine here that we run most of our large runs on, the weighted seed. We also have hand fills.
So people can order like their own blend of what they want.
They can.
It's in that package.
They can. We probably wouldn't run too much of that on here because it's more of the larger run stuff. Things that are over 500 at a time. We do most of our inventory fill right here. So
do you think? I think most people don't know that right here in Cottage Grove, Oregon, you guys are testing seeds. You're experimenting with different things to find how they grow and where you can put them.
Yep. Got a trial field right out the front door here.
We're going to take you guys out there. Don't worry. We're going to get you.
So, yeah, it's really special working there.
Okay, so hang on. I'm going to show this to you guys. So this is. I love stuff like this. It's so cool. So again, we're at Territorial Seed Company in Cottage Grove. These are bush beans. So if you're planting your bush beans, this is where you need to get them. Because we know that they work in the Pacific Northwest. Because they've been tested and proven. And they say they're speedy. Hello from Texas. Good God, you're from Texas? Well, hi, Lele. So this is Tom. Tom, introduce yourself.
I'm Tom Johns, and my wife Julie and I own Territorial Seed Company here.
You can turn that bit. Yeah, you're fine. So you guys bought the company when?
We bought it in 1985. It was first year of the catalog was 1980.
I just want to say, I really like your beard.
Yours looks pretty.
Yeah,
good.
I know. I think
Mine's natural. Is yours?
Yeah, it is. I know I color it this way. Smart ass. So how many varieties of seeds do you guys grow?
Well, we sell about 850 varieties, but we produce ourselves probably in the neighborhood of around 175 varieties. We're our own largest seed supplier now, and our farm's out in London Springs, Oregon, and we've got 75 acres that are certified organic, and we do a lot of trials out there and a lot of seed production there.
So what kind of stuff do you grow out there? I mean, just corn, beans?
Well, in the trials, we do everything from artichokes to zinnias, but when it comes to seed production, tomatoes are a big crop for us, lettuce is a big crop for us, and squash, cucumbers, so it's a pretty wide range, and we're very fortunate being in the Maritime Northwest because our climate's just right for seed production in Western Oregon. We don't get those summer rains that come up like they do in the east that will ruin like brassica crops like say a broccoli or even lettuce. Summer rain would be devastating for them.
So Peggy in Pennsylvania can buy seeds from you?
Of course.
We're
online.
They're online, so Territorial Seed Company, and your seeds are organic.
Well, we have
an organic brand.
We have an organic brand, that's right, and everything that we raise at the farm is certified organic, and we maintain a maintenance breeding program for older heirlooms and other open pollinator varieties. And what we try to do there is we've selected for over 25 years for productivity that is yield and then for earliness. So I think over 25 years we've really pushed the envelope a bit, and we've got good yields and good uniformity on some of the varieties that have traditionally been stingy.
So did I hear you say you have an old breeding program?
Well,
heirloom.
That's
you know.
me. That's me. I was young when we started this.
So you were a journalist before this?
Well, I wasn't really a journalist. I was in advertising sales at the local newspaper, and that was my background. And then my wife, she was the bookkeeper, and she did accounts payable and things for the hospital. So when it came time for us, this business fit us really well because we were back to the landers right after we got out of college, and we grew with Territorial Seed right away, and we were really in love with gardening. And then when the opportunity came up, we were able to purchase a company. And then with her background and my background, because I knew print, I knew advertising, and I did a lot of writing. So, and of course, I would say, if you ever get a chance, you should sleep with a bookkeeper, because that's what I did, and it worked out well for me.
So you are an heirloom breeder on your own. So tell me this, why do you do what you do?
Well,
I mean, why seeds? Okay, because it's more than just a company, but you like that growing thing? Is that?
Well, I think, you know, it's a very satisfying business for us, because it is. We were sort of a couple that liked to be self-sufficient, and seeds was a big part of that. And so we have never been shy about teaching people how to save their own seed as well. So for us, it was really good, and it's very satisfying. I sometimes wonder if it was the smartest thing for us to get into was doing our own seed production, because it was a big learning curve at first, but it's proven out to be very satisfying work, and knowing we've got improved varieties helps, I think.
So back when you started this, were you hippies?
I was kind of I had a foot in both camps. I was kind of a redneck, you know, growing up in Southern Oregon, but I enjoyed the hippies a lot, you know, especially in Wolf Creek, Oregon.
Oh, Wolf Creek.
Oh,
yeah. I've been there. The tavern.
Oh, I got stories.
Oh, yeah. You guys want the PG version, or you want the R version? Tom and I probably can't hang out a whole lot, not live on video, because we probably would get ourselves in trouble. So you guys do a lot of testing here. We're going to go out and see if the Wi-Fi signal will hold out, you guys. Out here, too. They have fields, and there's nothing in it right now except cover crop, right?
Yeah, our farm out of London has all the lettuce crops and everything in. This is some property we have right next door to our seed filling facility, and until someday when we might build on this piece of property, we're using it for trial work.
Okay.
And so Andrew can show you.
Come here, Andrew.
And
you guys hold on. Let me get you. We gotta get a face on here so people are see. Now that's the guy you want growing testing your products. I mean, you look like the farmer guy, you know, the modern millennial farmer dude. So what do you guys do out here?
Yeah, so there's kind of two components to the job that I do out here. The first one is quality control. So every year we grow out hundreds of our products just to make sure that we're offering the very best that we can, making sure that we're offering to you guys the very best product, and seeing how it competes against potential new products. So that's the trialing aspect of it. So if I'm looking at a broccoli, I'll grow out all of the broccolis in our catalog and a whole bunch of other broccoli varieties, measure how they do on a number of different levels.
That's a cool
and evaluate.
job.
Yeah, it's the greatest.
So are you, is food like a really big deal to you?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So that's what your passion is.
Yeah, yeah. And to be able to garden like this as a profession is just outstanding.
So I can ask you, it's kind of a corny question, but I think you'll get this, because you do this because you really are changing people's lives.
Yeah.
If people can learn how to produce their own food and grow it for themselves, they don't have to rely on mass chains of food that you don't know where it's coming from or where it's grown. That's your thing, right?
Yeah, and also a big part of what we do out here is taking notes and making sure that the information we provide to our customers, such as our cultural information in the catalog, is really up to date, and it really gives you the best tools to be successful in the garden with what you've got. So.
All right, so we're gonna try sneaking in here. I'm gonna see if this signal will last because we're on their Wi-Fi. So we're gonna try this. But this is their greenhouse, and what are you doing in here?
Yeah, this is our little hoop house, high tunnel that I just planted it today, so it's still a little on its way.
Oh, you just did this today?
Yeah, we're simulating the growing conditions of a lot of organic growers in the Willamette Valley. Pretty much everybody grows in these unheated passive solar greenhouses.
This is how we do it in Oregon.
Yeah, exactly. And so part of the trialing is also trialing, you know, the same varieties in different environments. So I've got peppers on the left-hand side and a couple of rows of tomatoes in the middle, and I've got cucumbers in the back. And
so then when an organic farmer is looking in the catalog, you know what's working. You know what's going to.
Exactly.
You have a better idea of what to recommend to
Exactly.
somebody.
Yeah. I mean, we've got, as you can see, we've probably got about 30 varieties of tomatoes in here, and throughout the entire season, we're checking in on these constantly and taking notes and making the best possible measurements we can to recommend the best varieties for the best situations.
So let me ask you this. I'm going to
Yep.
get on this side of you so we got sunlight as. So
Sure.
why is it important that we understand where our food comes from? And why for you? Why is this important to people?
Well, for me, it really came well, I think it's just really important for people to understand how easy it is for them to grow their own food with relatively little effort in most places of the country. And by doing the work that we do, we make it easier for people to be a little bit more self-sufficient.
And you like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's good for
Yeah.
all of us. We need to get away from the man.
Yeah,
All
get
right.
some life skills.
Yeah. You know, just grow your own.
Yeah.
Or they used to say grow a pair. Now it's grow your own.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks
No,
a
I
lot.
appreciate your help. Okay. Now we saved the best for last. Sorry, Tom.
That's okay.
Yeah. So they also have a retail store here in Cottage Grove.
Hi,
And you are?
my name is Dana and I run the retail store here in Cottage Grove.
So to everybody that comes in to Territorial Seeds out by Brad Chevrolet, you come in and you just say that you saw this on either Rick Dancer TV, Rick Dancer mentioned That Oregon Life, mention that thing on Facebook, whatever. They're going to give you
A free seed packet of our super gourmet blend. It has a mix of like 4 different types of lettuces. So
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
So you just come in and ask for that,
Yep.
and they'll give that to you. So she brought some stuff over. Tell me about the retail store.
So the retail store, we are open year-round. We pretty much have everything available that we have in our catalog and online, plus more. We bring in a lot of nursery shrubs, perennials, annuals, vegetables, berries, a ton of stuff from local places around here. And everything that we sell can be grown here and overwinters quite well. We all have experience. We all love doing what we do there. So we love answering questions. And
So you can tell when people go, well, can I grow this in the shade? How much sun does
Yep.
it need? And the nice thing about buying it from you guys is it's been tested in the Pacific Northwest, in Cottage Grove, in this area.
a lot of the stuff, yeah, definitely.
So
Like
you-
I said, there are some annuals that won't overwinter, but
So
yeah.
you can tell people that the difference.
Absolutely.
By the way, Peggy loves you.
Oh,
She says, see,
Hi,
Peggy?
Peggy.
Do you know Peggy Guzik?
I do.
Okay, well, she loves you. She just said that. So we're going to show you some flowers here, some plants that she brought over. Is that mint?
no, I didn't bring any mint. This is just a taste of what we have, a tiny, tiny taste. We got azaleas and rhodies. We got a ton of those right now. Here's a perennial right here. We grow all of our tomatoes and peppers that are offered in our catalog. We have pretty much all of them available. We have a pretty big selection right now. You'll see 2 of our types there. We got peppers. We got our Artemisia sage going right now. I brought over a cranberry as well.
What?
I just love that we have that. And then here's a taste of an annual, just this
That's
gorgeous
cranberry right there?
osteo. Yep, this is it grows 6 inches tall. It's great for
Is
kind
it
of
like
a ground cover.
Mm-hmm. Honey, they have cranberry. They have this cranberry you can grow as ground cover. Sorry, people. I know it's not about me, but you know what? I see cranberry and I'm going, I got to see that. Now, what is this?
This is something that Andrew's actually trialing, so he would probably be the best to talk about it, but it's a white blackberry. Wow.
So, guys, is this the time? When do I start doing this?
Doing just
Planting.
planting. Well, depends on what. So like I said, we have a lot of tomatoes and peppers right now.
I can put
It's-
those in now, probably?
No, it's not quite time. We offer them for people who have maybe hoop houses or greenhouses or just want to get a jump start, but they still need protected. We have a huge event the 3rd weekend of May. It's the 18th through 20th, and that's when we kind of celebrate the time that we can put these vegetables outside.
Okay.
So, and that's when we have our largest selection. We try and have, or we do have, every single variety of tomato and pepper that's in our catalog available as a start.
So you'll tell me when I can start.
Yes.
That big party weekend, that's coming out.
It's
Everybody's doing
huge.
it.
We have a forum going on. We also do a lot of forums and workshops throughout the year. If you're ever, friend us on Facebook and we always post them there. We also have a local email list for our store. So we got lots of stuff going on all year round. And we're open year round. And right now we are Monday through Saturday 9 to 6 and Sundays 9 to 4.
All right, Dina, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, so that's Territorial Seed Company, growing things all over the world, and when you check out your catalog, that's where you're going to get it. It's coming right from this seed factory right here, and they're testing it out for you, making sure that it's going to work for you. So again, if you go into Territorial Seeds right off of, what's the road right there? Row River Road. It looks like Row River Road, but that just tells you that you're not from the area if you say Row. And so don't say that when you come into town, because everyone will laugh at you behind your back. So it's Row River Road, and you'll find it. You come in, and they'll give you that seed packet for free, just for coming in and saying that. Stephanie, you love Territorial? Well, good. I'm glad. I'm sure a lot of people on here do. All right, our next stop. Do you remember where we're going next? We keep forgetting because we're going to so many places. Oh, I know where we're going. Cottage Grove has the coolest bike trail system. So there used to be an old lumber mill way up the valley here called Bohemia Lumber. In fact, they created some of the best lumber ever. And they had a train track that a train brought those into town to the mills. Well, they took the train track out because the mill shut down years ago. And now there's a bike path that goes all the way up to around Arena Lake. And we're going to take you to one of the spots that also has a really cool covered bridge and talk with someone about the bike system here. And then we're going to be downtown at Emily's place, the brew station, and then we're going to finish off our time at the Axe and Fiddle, because that's where they have beer. And well, they do it at the brew station too, so our last two could be really funny, because we are going to drink beer because this has been a long day. So we'll tell you guys, post this on your page, share it. We'll see you in just about half hour from another location. All right, see you later. That's it for That Oregon Life.